Alright, we're going to start with the finished project. This is a 2019 Ram Promaster 2500 159 wheelbase. The couple brought this to us from Pennsylvania. We removed the factory window and added a half slide. We got that from Van Windows Direct. They wanted a full rack up on top. It does have LED lights all the way around the outside of it, kind of like a panic light. We did install a rear view camera that's on all the time, so whenever the driver with limited visibility with these ProMasters, they can actually see a little bit more. We did add a WeBoost. It also has a 395 watt solar panel up on the roof. And then we added the little half slide bunk window here. As we go around, as you can tell, this one is a dual sliding door. And they wanted, they're avid hikers, so we added them a little closet here on the back that they can add hooks or whatever to hang their walking sticks, their backpacks, their shoes, whatever they need to. Their WeBoost is also back here. That way it kind of keeps it, the bulkier items that most people throw underneath their bed that don't really take up a lot of space because they're small. They can put hooks or whatever and hang them right here. As you can tell here, for the step, it goes all the way across. Underneath here is the Wabasto gasoline heater. We did install dual swivels. And then up there is the monitor for the backup camera. While the driver's seat is spun around, we did add a little shelf there where they want to set the laptop on, drink, newspaper, whatever. Just a little added bonus there. And there's also a plug-in 120 plug with a dual USB underneath of that as well. And then, and all that's on a GFI, which is right here. Is another plug-in in case they, want to put a fan or something back here for drying their boots or whatever. And then another little dual USB right here. All that's on GFI, And then, in case they get back late in the evening, need a little light over here. We got some light on the back side here. It's not a lot, but it'll help out. All right, back around to the main entry door here. They wanted some little extra storage, like I said, with both seats that swivel around. They also have the ability for a little storage down here in this foothold. You can put quite a bit of stuff in that small area there. We continued the oak linoleum floor across the entire step and up between the soft spot there. And then same thing here, for the added counter space, and in case when they're sitting in the seat there, they've got a little extension out here just for counter space. We also added a carbon monoxide detector, and then they wanted to be able to dump their gray water jug from the outside here. That's a 6-gallon. We did also add a water filter and a plug-in for the outside. Yes, it's under the sink, but it is GFI protected. And then they wanted the ability to have a little table out here to set stuff on whenever they're outside. So to utilize the space underneath of the bottom of the cabinet where the toe kick would be at, we added a little butcher block right there. That works out pretty nice. And then they have a couple small dogs, so something we added a little extra to here. One of the guys I had working for me, he got a little artsy. Got a little artsy here, and added a little dog bowl holder, and he epoxied that to kind of match the fabric that they chose. Turned out pretty decent. And then they wanted, you know, plenty of storage, so they've got one nice deep drawer, 700-watt microwave, and then as we get up here, this is the 12-volt trucker fridge. Nice little small freezer in there. Very low power draw. These are nice little units. And then they wanted a closet, so we got a nice little closet right here. You know, everyone's got the little stuff that whether it be cologne, deodorant, you know, hair products, whatever, they don't you know, they don't want to take up a drawer space with it. This is covering up the electronics on the other side. So we got a nice little compartment here that you can put your deodorant and whatnots in. Alright. Alright, so as you can see here, we've got 10 puck lights in here that are controlled in a couple different places. Like here by the bed, by the head of the bed, this dimmer switch right here controls the 4 over the bed itself. The owners had brought these little reading lights. Nice little one touch. They also have a USB on the side of them. And then the same thing for over here. They're super bright, and they also, you know, if you just need one little bit, you know, at night when you get ready to kind of settle in, fall asleep, you know, you can turn the red lights on so they don't blind you. We also boxed out the back windows, kind of give it more of a cabin feel, you know, as we go around. We also put under cabinet lighting all along underneath the only cabinet that we have here. And then same thing, plugs, dual USB, just to give it a little, you know, extra, because everything's going to USB charging now. And all the cabinet doors, all 3 of them up on top here, the big ones have the gas struts on it. So that kind of helps out. We have a max air fan with the remote. And then as we get down here, you know, we got the table that pulls out from underneath the bed. You know, for 2 people to sit there. Then if you had a third person, that they could either set a little chair here and join, or, you know, with the chairs turned around here, you know, you've got seating for 4, which is what they wanted. And as we push the table back in. You know, for everyone that wants a toilet, that's one of the Lavio dry flush toilets. You can slide that right out here into the opening. I think they're going to put their toilet paper holder right here on this door. And then they didn't want to lift this up all the time, so they wanted a drawer underneath of there, which, you know, it takes up some storage space by putting the drawer underneath of there, because the amount of room that we have to, you know, leave for the door, under the bed, and the hinges and everything else. But, you know, that's what the owners wanted, so we put a nice deep big drawer on both sides. And then, you know, underneath the sink, there's the switch for the water pump. You still got all kinds of storage underneath of the sink. And then, you know, nice little deep sink. And then we got a nice little, like for your little cups or some plates or whatever up here. We do have them a paper towel holder, but I'm not sure if they want it under here or not. So so that's where we're going to mount it once we get it delivered. And then this switch right here is for the panic lights. So let's go around back and check out the electrical. Alright, so as we come around to the back here, they wanted some Jug Water Storage. They didn't want a solid mount tank, so we got it set up so they have 3 jugs here. You know, simple. Open the little door, slide them out, and then whenever that goes in and latches, it keeps them from sliding out in the way. You still got, you know, plenty of storage all around. And then they wanted some water access to the outside, so if they wanted to wash off, or I believe they're putting a bike rack here on the back, a swingway bike rack. So that way they can wash off their shoes, or, you know, get all sweaty or whatever. I think they're going to be out west in this. So, and they also wanted the little flip-up table that we put on the door there. That is adjustable. So you know, your shampoo bottles or whatever doesn't slide off. And that also gives you another little table whenever you swing the door all the way around to the side. And then under here we have a Victron 3000 multiplus, and then 3 Battleborn 100 amp hour batteries, and then we've got a 30 amp DC to DC charger, and the 130 smart solar charge controller for the single panel up there. And then, you know, just your standard RV breaker box. And, you know, we try to leave as much room for expansion, because no matter how you think you're going to build one time and that's it, there's always something that you're going to want to change. So we tried to build a little bit of that into it, you know, so you don't have to rip everything apart. And then right up there is the WeBoost antenna. And then There's the controller for the Wabasto heater right next to the bed. So those of you that are familiar with us, we are located in English, Indiana now, not Tazewell. It's 2 miles away from where my other shop was at. We are in the little park down here below the shop. So anybody that's traveling through this way and looking for a place to stay, they're 3 miles from our shop. It's called Sycamore Springs. They have tent camping, electric tent sites. They have regular RV, full hookups, and seasonal campsites down here. So give them a look as well. You know, they're great, great people to work with. So, you know, just be kind. You know, if you're gonna hate it, don't take it out on these people, because they let us come down here and video. So you can follow us on Instagram. You can follow us on Facebook. Our website is Red's Custom Design. And if you need to shoot us an email, you can email us at info@Red's Custom Design. If you could reach over and hit that little like button, that would be fabulous. And you know, we're almost to 10,000 subscribers. You know, subscribe would be great. You know, if not, I enjoy you at least taking the time to watch our video. All right, that's it for this one. Till the next one, thank you.